Greetings, fellow cooks, and welcome to Dr. Flavor. Marcelino Alberni, I'm your host, and today we're making something fantastic. Actually, it's one of my favorite desserts. This is a Nicaraguan dessert. It's called Tres Leches. I can guarantee you, I had it a number of years ago, and it was very tasty. I made it my own, very simple, very easy, and I can guarantee you it's as good as any restaurant and any bakery that you ever have. Right here, right now on Dr. Flavor. Okay folks, as I said, super simple, easy to make, and you're actually going to love it. And this is what the recipe is. You're going to use a yellow cake mix. You're going to use a little bit of flour, a little bit of butter, cinnamon, vanilla. You're going to have, because it's tres leches, 3 milks, tres leches. Sweet condensed milk, evaporated milk, and whole milk. That's it. The 3 milks. That's what's fantastic about this. So let's get going. Okay, so I added approximately 2 tablespoons of butter. And I added 1 tablespoon of flour. And I'm making this because I want to add a little bit of thickness to this sauce. Alright, so first thing we do is sweet condensed milk. Add it on. Okay, so I mixed the sweet condensed milk with the roux that I was making. Okay. All right. The next thing is evaporated milk. Now we fill up the can of the evaporated milk with whole milk and drop it in. So we're going to stir this. And the last ingredients that we're going to add is a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a little bit of cinnamon. Always tasty with a little bit of cinnamon, about half a teaspoon. Okay. And we're just going to stir this up and let the flavors combine all together. And now we get this nice rich consistency. And that's what we want. Okay? So this is what we're going to work on next, and we're going to add it on to the cake. So I told you it was going to be simple, and this is what it is. What I did is I took a fork and I pierced the top of the cake so that the fluids, the tres leches, actually gets in there. Okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make sure that we drench the whole thing and cover it up with tres leches. We're just going to let it seep in, get in there, and we're just going to add a little bit more as we need to, but this takes a little bit of a few minutes to do. So you can't really hurry this, okay? Once you've cooked the liquids, go ahead and pour it onto the cake, and then afterwards, whatever's left, you can actually thicken it and make a nice little dressing right after you are ready to prepare it and present it. And you can refrigerate it with the cake, and you're going to be good to go. Okay, so this is how it's looking right now. It's covered up with the Tres Leches mix, and the cake, obviously it's in there. We're going to let it cool off, and I want it to cool off in the room temperature until it's cool enough that we can actually put it in the refrigerator, and it has to actually cool off for a few hours in there. So it's important that the Tres Leches needs to cool off in the refrigerator until it's nice and cool, and then you can actually start serving it up, and we will do that in a few hours. So be patient, we'll be there. Okay, so now we're ready. This has been sitting in the refrigerator for approximately 4 hours, probably long enough to actually get cool, but definitely it was there. I have the leftover Tres Leches here and some Cool Whip. So I'm gonna cut it in squares. I'm gonna put the Reddy Whip on it. I don't want to use Cool Whip because that's basically a petroleum product. So I want to use Reddy Whip. I don't want to have to go through all the nonsense and hassle of having to make fresh, because we're using shortcuts and we like shortcuts. Okay, so let's go. Okay, folks, we have just gone from this to this. Beautiful. It tastes as good as any restaurant you'll go to, I can assure you. And you know now exactly how to make it. So once again, I want to encourage you to leave comments, hit like, share, most important, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and join us back because we're going to be preparing something more. This is Marcelino Bernini, your Dr. Flavor, signing off.